Hey guys, we're back and we're going to do another part of this Fnaf movie 596 as our sister location the movie. Now let's continue.
No, there were a lot of theories and guesses, but all of them seemed weird and unrealistic, and some even crazy.
So, what was it then?
Not now. You'll understand everything yourself through my story. So, as soon as that creature left and we recovered from the shock, a decision was made to return back to the security room. Cameras were already working in this place, so at least through them, we could get some understanding of what was going on around us.
I propose we stop discussing what that thing was and start thinking on how to get out of here. Henry, I believe you mentioned something about a second exit from this place?
Yes, at least I hope it still exists. In '87, there was a huge fire in this place, and lots of stuff was rebuilt after...
We should check it out anyway, as I don't want to sit here and wait until that thing returns.
We still have 45 minutes left.
How are you so confident about it?
Anyway, we should act.
I agree, yet it would be logical if someone stays here and, through the cameras, tracks down the situation in this place. Any volunteers?
Hold on guys, I'm going to get something to eat.
Even though the idea to separate is not the
Oh
best
my
one, it does
God!
sound wise.
I'm ready to stay here, but not alone.
I'll also accompany you. It seems to me that it would be safer to stay here rather than walking through those dark corridors.
You sure are a brave person, Mr. Ryan.
In one of the boxes, I managed to find these walkie-talkies. With them, at least we shall be in contact.
Good. All right then. Henry, lead the way.
Oh my gosh! Was that just a jump scare?
It seems that Henry used to know this place really good.
At the start, I also found that suspicious. But as soon as I've heard his story, everything made sense.
I suppose you are wondering, how do I know the structure of this place so good? Truth is, I was among those people who built it. Well, the original version of this place. As I told you before, Joshua Smith was a good friend of mine. And when he asked me to help him with the realization of his dream, I straight away agreed to do it. And that dream was to build the best pizza attraction in town to his beloved daughter, Anna. Yeah, I know, it might sound a little bit absurd, but after Joshua tragically lost his wife, Anna became his only source of happiness in this life. Even despite the fact that Joshua had two older sons as well, by the name Fritz and Daniel. It's just seeing Anna's happy smile was the best cure to Joshua in handling those hard times. For a year, we were enthusiastically building his dream. While Joshua was dealing with construction tasks, I was creating first prototypes of the animatronics, which were expected to be the main feature of our pizzeria. Oh, and you should have seen how Anna was happy about it. And with her, Joshua, me, and the whole construction team. It seemed that Anna's happy smile could charge with positive energy almost anyone. Well, except for her brothers. For some reason, Fritz and Daniel were not sharing that same happiness as everyone else did. And then one day, that second tragedy in Joshua's life happened. It was hard to say. Were the children responsible for that? Or was it just an accident? But one morning, while playing hide and seek with her brothers, Anna decided to hide inside one of the animatronics. That model was still unfinished, and the springs inside of it were not stable. This new tragedy, well, I suppose you can imagine yourself what it did to Joshua. Straight away, he isolated himself from everyone, even his kids. He fired all the staff. And for days and nights, he used to stay locked inside of our unfinished pizzeria. Sometimes he was only seen in our local library, where he used to take books with a very strange and even terrifying content. This kind of behavior lasted for half a year. And then one day, Joshua unexpectedly contacted me. He told me that he wanted to finish what we had started and open the pizzeria in Anna's memory. At the start, I was really happy to hear this kind of news, as I thought Joshua finally recovered from the tragedy. But things were not as simple as I had assumed. When I saw Joshua, straight away I noticed that something had changed in him. Yes, he was still that same-looking Joshua, yet his eyes and the way he spoke was very unlike him. What was also weird, he adopted a child by the name Brian, who seemed to be always near Joshua and almost never left him alone. And even though that boy was around 8 or 9 years old, if he looked at you, you would feel straight away a sense of horror and danger. Once I was going to Joshua's office and overheard how he was having a conversation with someone or something. The voice that talked to him, I don't even know how to describe it. Let's just say it was hard to call it a human. While being driven by anxiety and curiosity, I went inside, and to my surprise, I only found Joshua and Brian there. But the way they looked at me, even now, I still see those eyes in my nightmares. With every day, the situation was getting worse. No longer was I feeling safe inside of the pizzeria. Right after Joshua, something happened to his younger son, Fritz. He also changed, and now whenever he was staring at you, you felt the fear and danger of an evil presence. Also, for some reason, a lot of strange changes were made in the pizzeria's construction plans. Additional rooms, underground premises, and hidden chambers were added. Not to mention that Joshua asked me to make so many adjustments to the design of the animatronics. Some really strange adjustments. It was hard to say with what kind of intentions this pizzeria was being built, but definitely not for pleasure originally intended, and definitely not in the name of Anna. One day I decided that I could no longer do this, and I left, and I broke all. Yes, you might think that I acted like a coward and left my friend alone in that nightmarish situation, but to be honest, that was no longer a person I used to know. There was someone else behind his face. And that letter, which was allegedly left to me by Joshua, I guess in some way I was hoping that it would explain at least a little bit what really happened to my friend. But anyway, here we are. This is the place.
Man, that was a crazy story.
Are you sure that second exit is here?
That was a weird poster.
Yes, that door should lead to the old premises of the pizzeria.
All right, let's go there then.
Holy cowboys!
You go. I'll stay here and cover the exit.
Or just so pushy. Don't you dare shoot that foxy. Don't you dare. Don't you heckin' dare. Don't you dare. He's just a pussy animatronic. Do not shoot him. Thank you for not shooting him.
Henry, can you please come over here? It is?
Oh no, this is bad. Play soon as possible.
Guys, I'm afraid I have bad news.
What kind of additional difficulties did your group face?
As it turned out, the second exit from the pizzeria was immured. Of course, it was foolish of us to expect that everything would be that easy. And although it might have seemed that we were doomed, Henry once again proposed a way out from this desperate situation. In that same room with the immured exit door was located an elevator, which led to the old maintenance rooms. Of course, there was no power in it, but luckily we had a mechanic in our group who could fix that. At the moment, we had two tasks before us. We had to activate power to the elevator and also eliminate the gas leak, as some of us already felt frustrations, head pains, and started seeing hallucinations, and it would only get worse. We divided into two groups. Me, Emma, and Henry went to eliminate the gas leak, while Nathan, Ryan, and Eva went to deal with the electricity issue.
Be careful. We've been exposed to this gas for quite a while, so visual and auditory hallucinations might appear.
I guess we're already old enough to distinguish what is real and what is a hallucination. Olivia?
Emma? It is so cold and lonely in there. Why did you allow this to happen? You were supposed to protect me. It is your fault. It is your fault.
Emma, is everything all right?
Yes, everything is fine.
Liar.
I think I saw someone, but it doesn't matter. Let's catch up with Henry.
Hold it! Just hold it! This thing is strong! I think the door's gonna hold it! Don't worry, this door should hold. I think it's going away.
Then let's not waste time. We should fix the electricity supply in that room as fast as possible and then leave this place before the thing returns.
If that thing is
no longer trying to get to us, that means it's on its way for others.
Good call. We should warn them.
Henry, do you hear me? That thing is most likely on its... Please be careful.
Copy. We will be prepared. Did you manage to fix the electricity problem?
I need about 5 more minutes and then it is done.
Copy. We shall meet you near the elevator then.
All right, and once again, please be careful there.
And the same to you, Eva.
What if it's a trap? That thing actually didn't go anywhere and it's just waiting for us behind the door.
If it is so, then we will have to fight our way out, as there are no other exits. And considering the fact that this thing already managed to do with the door, we will not be able to hide here for long.
Perhaps there's an additional exit.
What do you mean?
This might work.
Help me with the ladder. I'll see what's in there.
Just be careful there, Eva.
hard to tell. It's too dark. I'll try to use the lighter.
Don't just stand there. Help me, Ryan. Damn you, Ryan. Help me.
A little more. And done. Ugh.
Jesus Christ, that was scary. It scared the
I know that
insides
look,
of me.
Emma. Guilt haunts you. What's wrong? We are all in the same boat right now, and the best thing we can do is to cheer one another up. Now, if something worries you, you can share that burden with us, and perhaps we will be able to help you.
Olivia. That is the name of my younger sister. Eternal Fidget, who always liked to be naughty. Several years ago, she went missing in one of the Freddy Fazbear's pizzerias. And it all happened due to my inattentiveness. Since I, as always, was so busy in my thoughts about work, tasks, future projects, that I didn't pay attention to anything else around me. Due to that, didn't notice how Olivia slipped away from me. The whole town was looking for her. I've used all of my connections to find her. Even your police lieutenant, Brian Clark, was personally leading the search operations. But with no luck. And then, a year later, we finally found her.
Did she die?
Every day I lived with an incredible sense of guilt that I let her down. I also swore that until I am alive, not a single Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria place shall open its doors to any new visitors.
As soon as we get out of here, it shall be like that. I'll personally make it happen. And I'll also make sure that Mr. Afton answers for everything that happened here.
You can count on me as well. I'll raise all of my connections. We'll not let this go unanswered. And trust me, Emma, one way or another, justice will prevail. And whoever that person is, whoever caused the evil to your sister, he will pay for what he has done. That I promise.
Thank you to both of you.
All right. Leak is fixed. Now we can go to the elevator. The others are probably waiting.
Oh my gosh, Dad.
I need to get Katie back. She was into crazy stuff. Slenderman.
Waiting for us there.
Good then.
Don't shoot it. Don't you dare shoot it. Don't shoot it. Or it will come after you.
That creature sure acted strange. Based on your story, it could have easily killed all of you at once. Yet for some reason, it only took away one of you at a time. Did you manage to figure out why it acted like that?
Yes. Emma had a theory about that. She thought that this creature was hunting us, not based on his own will, and that most likely someone was using him like a trained hunting dog. The question remained, who was giving out the orders?
Wow. controlling him. That's a lot to take in. Ooh.
All of us.
We know about Ava. How did it happen?
That thing. It attacked her from the ventilation shaft. I didn't even manage to do anything.
Didn't manage to do anything? Instead of standing still and staring on how Eva was pulled away, you could have helped me. If not for your cowardice, we could have saved her.
Maybe if you yourself tried harder, then maybe she'd be.
That's it.
Gentlemen, please save your strength. Let us first get out of here, and then you are free to settle your conflict in any way you find suitable. Sadly, we can't help Ava anymore, but we can still help each other and leave this place together before that monster returns. Doesn't this sound reasonable to you?
Emma is right. Let's first leave this place before anyone else is taken away by that monster. Follow me, gentlemen. All right, let's go down to our freedom.
I'm surprised it still works and haven't fallen apart.
Well, back in the days, they knew how to build stuff. No need to worry. This elevator should definitely.
I hope that everyone survived that fall.
Almost.
Come on.
Hold on, Henry. We're almost there.
Thank you, friends. And now the best thing you can do is to find a way out of here and bring help. No need to worry about me. I'll just rest here for a while.
Henry, don't die, 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 you sons of love.
Don't even count on that. I'll stay with you.
Thank you for your care. But you understand the same way as I, that I don't have much time left. And sadly, I'm not gonna make it. So the best thing you can do right now is save yourselves. Please, I ask you, let me go away peacefully, with the thought need for extra words and tears.
Henry, don't you worry. That person who lured us here, I'll do all I can to make him pay for everything.
Thank you. And now go. Just let me have some rest.
What are we gonna do now? Let's spread in 2 teams again and check all the rooms here. There definitely should be an extra exit here.
Good idea.
I'm definitely anywhere with him.
I'll go with Ryan.
Are you sure about that?
Don't worry, Fiona. If something happens, I can stand up for myself.
Alright, let's not waste any time. Me and Nathan shall check the workshop room, and you can then go check out the control module.
Okay.
Edward's head!
Joshua? I don't know if this is a hallucination or if it's real. But it doesn't matter. For years I've dreamed to tell you, please forgive me for abandoning you in those hard times. Forgive me, my old friend.
No! Come on! Gotta be kidding me. Did he seriously have to die? Man, that is so sad. Oh my God! Jesus Christ! Oh my gosh, that scared me. Well guys, let's end it right here. Bye guys. Bye guys.